Good afternoon, everyone. It has been quite some time, but we thank you for tuning in with us once again on Prison Break with Shirley. Today, we're going to have an awesome interview with two phenomenal ladies, but I must read to you the disclaimer first for KRGN. The thoughts and views expressed on this show are those of the host, guests, and callers. They are not necessarily those of KRGN 98.5 FM, its management, or its sponsors or underwriters. KRGN FM holds no responsibility of the validity or accuracy of the information on this show. So once again, it's all me and my guests, and KRGN holds no responsibility. So at this time, I'm so grateful to be back on here. I know I haven't been live for a little bit of time, but there are times and seasons for everything. And so on today, we have some phenomenal guests. My friend for I don't even know how many years. It's been quite a few. Miss Dee Dee Jose. She is here in the Killeen area of Texas, and we're so grateful to have her on. And so today, I'm going to let her really introduce herself because there is no one like her. She's a phenomenal woman, and I'm just going to bring her in now, and she's going to introduce our guests. So welcome, Miss Didi Jose, to the broadcast. Welcome.
Hello, thank you for having me, Shirley. Yes, it has been some years, at least
Yes,
five,
ma'am.
6, 7.
At least five.
I am truly blessed to be able to be on here with you. Thank you for having me, and
Yes,
just
ma'am.
preparing for everything. So again, my name is Didi Jose. I am a mother, entrepreneur, a wife. Always a military spouse. So, sometimes, even though my husband's retired, I love to share that part because it comes with so many different
Hmm.
experiences. I'm
Hmm.
also a purpose driven consultant and a self care coach. And um, throughout these years, I have developed being a founder and working with um, Women by Design, and it's Women by Design hashtag molded by God, because as we go through life, we are being molded by God. And then that helps us as well to embrace other women because they're molded as
Hmm.
well. So it's a whole sisterhood movement. Some people call it a ministry. And I'm just excited what God is doing in the lives, in my life personally, because, as I go forth and I share different things, my goal is to be transparent and share my own life experiences, because I know if I go through it, there's other ladies that are going through things as well. So I feel
Yes.
blessed today. So thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So you can go ahead and introduce your guest, and then as we all talk together, then I'll chime back in. But go ahead and introduce the guest.
Okay, so I'm really excited to be able to share with you all, or introduce Miss Tawanda Auston. She's coming out of North Carolina, and she is a mother, entrepreneur, as well as an actress, an author, motivational speaker, and so many other things. I met her years ago. She was doing a fashion show, and she had me feature my jewelry, and that I held on to that. And so we recently connected, shared an interest, and here we are today because she is coming for our upcoming event on October 1st. So without further ado, I'm looking forward to welcoming Miss Tawanda Auston to our conversation.
Hello, everyone. Excited to be
Hello.
here.
Yes, welcome, Miss Tawanda, to the broadcast. We're so excited to have you here. As I learn a little bit more about you, so will the rest of the world learn a little bit about you. So, first, we're going to go with she already gave a short piece of your bio. So, go ahead and tell the people anything else you want them to know about Miss Tawanda.
Well, I am, she said I was an entrepreneur. I just want to say I own Five Touch Spa and Salon, where we do different types of spa and salon services. I focus more on massage, and it's all about catering to the five senses and helping people to realize the importance of self care.
Awesome. So, how long have you been doing this particular business, and what made you want to focus on this?
I've been in business, actually. November will be 9 years since I've been in business, but I started, I was in spa business probably since 2007. When I graduated from high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do. So I majored in business administration. I've always admired people who knew what they wanted to do. And I said, if I knew, I would go for it. But without knowing, I was like, okay, well, I know I want to, make some pretty good money to make sure I can take care of myself and my family. So I decided,
Mhm.
okay, I'll get my bachelor's degree. Once I got my bachelor's degree, I got a big promotion. So I decided I was going to go get my MBA. And then it was the light bulb moment. I want to have my own spa. Came out of nowhere. Like, I've never
Okay.
even been to a spa at that point in time, but it was just so clear to me. So I was like, I don't need a master's to have my own spa. Instead, I started working towards the different licenses to have a spa. So I'm actually a licensed massage therapist, esthetician, nail tech. I'm also an instructor in nail technology as well as aesthetics. Also a nationally approved provider for continuing education. So I do a lot of different things with the spa, but my why is to help people. Like, I'm here, that's my path, to help people in whatever way possible. So anybody who walked through the doors of Five Touch, whether it's somebody that's working there or somebody like coming as a client, my goal is to help them in some way. And the main thing is for them to go right back to the center, because self-care is the best care. Because I tell people a lot, and even me being a mother, like, it was a lot of times that I put myself on the back burner. I wasn't even like a priority at
Okay.
all. But I realize, and
Mhm.
so many people tell me, well, I can't do this because I have to take care of my children, or, I have to take care of this or that. But I always tell them the most effective way to help somebody else is to help yourself first. Because if you're sick because you're not taking care of yourself, how are you going to take care of your children? If you're not here, how are you going to take care of them? So the best way to take care of them is to take care of yourself first, which of course goes back to self-care. We're our most important asset. So we have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. And that's my message to everyone who come through my door.
Absolutely. It took me a many a years to really get that into my head. Me being a registered nurse, I was so used to taking care of other people, and just kind of put myself on the back burner as far as being a soldier, being retired as well. And so, yeah, that takes some time. That takes getting to know who you are, and realizing that we are, as women, we are important, and we carry all these roles. But if you're not going to take care of yourself, you really can't, to the fullest extent, take care of other people. Now we try, right? Because that's our nature. We try.
Mhm.
But when we take care of ourselves, we can do so much more for the world around us. And so, whatever that world is, we can do so much for the world around us. So, thank you so much for being a champion in self-care and helping other women to do just that for themselves. And so, um, tell us a little bit about your book that you have. It's a lovely cover. I had somebody comment earlier that it was a beautiful cover. Me being a publisher myself, um, I was like, wow, it is a really nice cover. So tell us a little bit about your book, the inspiration for this book, and if I can, I'm going to share the actual book cover with everyone.
Okay. So, being a massage therapist, a lot of times when clients come in, I tell them, whenever they, like, say they have a pain or something going on, and
Hmm.
they come in and get a massage, and sometimes it's like, of course, we relieve that tension, but then most of the time it's coming back, and they coming in like every week. And trust me, I want them to come in every week, but at the same time, like I said, I'm in business to help people. So I want to actually help
Hmm.
them to really be able to relieve whatever it is. So I always tell
Hmm.
them it goes deeper than the muscle. Most of the time when it's something that you have, because whatever kind of tension you have going on, even traumas and different things like that, you can hold it in your body, you can hold it in your muscles. So sometimes, you get a massage, but it's an issue that you need to deal with that you haven't dealt with,
Hmm.
then it's going to continue to
Right.
come back, because it's like, instead of getting a massage, that's great, that helps to bring it to the surface, but actually to really get to the root of it, that's going to help to really relieve whatever it is. So the whole purpose of the book is to get to the root of the problem and experience freedom. I never actually wanted to write a book before, but I had so many things coming to me. And again, if I'm here to help people, then I have to help them in whatever way possible. And that may mean, by the means of a book. So I felt like I had so much. And it's some stuff I tell people, if it's something that you look at and you feel like, that's not for me, that's fine, trash it. But I feel like anybody, and I mean trash or whatever that is, but if you continue to read, you're going to be able to get something out of it that you can use. I feel like anybody who pick up the book will be able to get something from it. But that's basically how I came. And when I say it goes deeper than a muscle, and I say everything is connected, that's normally what I tell my clients. But I mean that literally for everything. So that's
Everything.
right. The book and the cover, just being grounded. And even with the cover, I had no idea what I was trying to think. I was thinking maybe I was going to use a muscle man, but everything always comes full circle because this is actually a picture that I had done a while ago. And I just decided it was going to be the perfect cover for the book.
Wonderful. So I can see that you have the tree there and everything coming back into the core, of the body and the freedom and on the backside everyone can see her logo at the top there and how you have it beautifully placed together. Tell everyone where they can find your book.
My book is found on, you can get it from Amazon or Barnes and Noble. Of course, you can come to my shop and get it, but that's in Wilson. So if you're ever in Wilson, North Carolina, definitely come and, visit us. But you can get it on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble actually has a hardcover as well. And I'm not for sure if the Audible version has actually made it to Amazon yet, but I did do an Audible version and just waiting for them to approve it. So the book was actually up there before I knew it. So the Audible may be up there, but it's also in an ebook form on Amazon as well.
Wonderful. All right. And so this brings us to the point where you're coming to Killeen,
Yes.
Texas. And
Yes.
so, yes. And so you're coming to Killeen. You and Dee connected again many years ago, and you ran across each other again. She's having an event. And so tell us a little bit, Miss Dee, tell us about the event that you're having, and then y'all can kind of converse and what is going to be happening at this event. Miss Tawanda, what are you going to be doing specifically at the event? And then tell everyone where they can get their tickets from. Go
All
ahead, Miss
right.
Didi.
Awesome. Yes, in us connecting and we both talked about self-care. I actually have self-care Sundays on Clubhouse every Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And so it's funny how, Tawanda mentioned earlier, you start something, you really don't know how it develops. And so from doing Clubhouse, doing self-care Sundays, that's where I'm like, okay, self-care coach, because I'm coaching people along. And people, a lot of times women, because I focus on women and children, like you all already talked about, that's a challenge. I saw that throughout my journey with my kids being younger. And even if it's just that moment in the bathroom, close the door, this is mommy's time. If that's what you get, at least you get that, you take that. And so
Mhm.
that's where everything came in line, even though we've been having the pampering experience, which I'm excited. This is our 6th year. This is our
Mhm.
sixth Women by Design Beauty from the Inside Out pampering experience. And this year I put on VIP because, of course, with the signs of the time, COVID and everything, we were unable to do it last year. So this time my goal was really to create a VIP experience. Though my challenge was, I know women have different ideas of what VIP looks like. And so with that, we did create a VIP package that you can go onto the website and purchase. But other than that, you will still be VIP for our event. And so it's taking place on October 1st at Melalani Woods. That's in Nolanville, Texas. So of course, like we said, we're in Central Texas, and Tawanda is heading down this way, which I'm truly excited about. So you go to Melalani Woods. When I went to this location at the time, I was doing essential oils, and I was just looking to do a pamper me party, right? A friend of mine
Mhm.
in the area was like, I know a perfect place for you. I didn't expect to see this. So I always love to talk about
Mhm.
the venue, the beautiful owner of it. And so I went, I was completely mesmerized. Like I don't normally call myself an outdoor person, but to go and see all the greenery. And that's where you'll find a reflection station. So you can either, well, first we want you to sign in first. Okay. So you go inside, we're going to have wonderful greeters at the door ready to smile and greet you at the door. With that, all the first 30 women gets a swag bag or a bag, and you get the fan or a fan that you're going to be burning later. And so you're going to take that and also a piece of paper. And this is for the activity. You would have to visit all the vendors that are there. We mentioned earlier, Miss Tawanda, you heard about her book. She's going to have her book there. But you have to visit all the vendors that are there, and all of them that are set up, business owners doing things in the area, will have something to pamper you in some way or fashion. So that's one of the steps. They have to sign off on your paper, right? That is for the grand prize that you'll get later. And I have to say, Miss Shirley up here, she been doing some things, and she has won it 2 years in a row.
I
And
think
so,
it was 3 years if I'm not mistaken. So y'all gonna get
hey,
a break. Y'all gonna get a break this year because I'm not able to make this one. So you have a fighting chance.
okay, so I'm corrected 3 years in a row. So that means she visited all the vendors that pampered her in some way. And then after she was done with that, you can go ahead out to the venue where we have reflection stations set up. But what we added this year is a self-care vision board. And so we have one of our very own, Miss Niecy Croft. If you know anything about her, she is very skilled in the medical area, the field. There's a long list to mention it all, but she's very skilled in sharing with you all some of her self-care tips, and as well as you all can develop what self-care is going to look like when you leave from there, which is coupled with this is a pampering experience. And so I know some of the ladies have a hard time taking time to say, I'm going to go pamper myself, but we want you to do this with your sisterhood. And so going out on the venue, go to the different reflection stations. Your sisters are there with you because we're encouraging you to get the ticket for two. So all of us are going to leave out, that's including the vendors. We're going to gather around the bonfire, and we're going to burn away everything that you wrote on your paper. I love that one of them includes standing in the gap for someone else. So it's not just about, this is about you. Let me get that right. It is about you, but you can take a moment to think of someone else while you're there that may not have been able to make it, and just burn away those things around the bonfire. And if you think about fire, once you put it in there, don't go pick it back up. It's burnt. Leave it alone. It's in the ashes. And so that is a representation of what we need to do with different things in our life. You know, as we go along this self-care journey, if you haven't started, contact me. If you need help, contact me. But this may be your start. Come to the pampering experience that's taking place on October 1st, right here in Nolanville, Texas. It starts at 6:30. First 30 women gets the swag bags. Enjoy this experience. It's not a pamper me party. It's an experience. And to bring it back in with Miss Tawanda Auston, I'm excited. Like I said, she's going to be a vendor, but we're going to give her a chance to speak as well. She might not know that, but now she do. So have an
Well,
opportunity to share. So what was you gonna say? Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'm really excited about the event. I do retreats myself, and that's one of the things that I do with the retreats. I always have them to write down whatever it is, it's not serving them fears or whatever it is, and burn it up. And like you said, the thing is, when you burn it up, it is gone. Like, and that's the way you look at it. Look at it like it's gone. Like, I don't have to worry about that anymore. That's why I put it in the fire. So that's why I'm really excited about it. Of course, I have books. I'm looking forward to just having the opportunity to connect with each person there. And I probably shouldn't say, but I'm actually thinking about bringing my massage table because I can, maybe like offer a session to somebody. I just added on some new services, the manifestation massage, the balancing massage, and the dry brush, which that's kind of something that's like a norm, the dry brush and then do a massage, and it's something you can do yourself. So I'm just looking forward to even talking to people about what they can do themselves, because I always tell people, like, I want you to come to Five Touch, But the most important thing is you making sure you take care of yourself, because you may not be able to get to 5 touch. You may not be able to get
Mhm.
to another spa, but don't let that be the reason for you not taking care of yourself. At least take some time out of the day. I mean, even something as simple as just taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. That's something that does not take a long time to do, but it is so worthwhile. So I'm just really looking forward to talking to each person that comes by my table, and just giving them some self-care tips, or whatever it is on your mind. Like, bring your questions, and I don't know everything, but if I can answer it, I will. So I'm just really looking forward to it, and thank you so much for inviting me.
Yay.
Awesome, awesome. Well, ladies, it's been awesome to have the two of you on. So you can find this event, anybody in the Central Texas area. The event is going to be October the 1st. It's a Friday night starting at 6:30 p.m., correct? You can find the tickets on Eventbrite, and then you can just put in VIP pampering experience, or you can type in Women by Design. It will come up for you, and you can go ahead and get your tickets there at the link. So don't come along, get a ticket for your friend. First, talk to her so you're not wasting your money, because you need to know that she's available to come, right? So go
Mhm.
ahead, bring and go out and have an amazing time. I want to put the short link in here for everyone to see. It's been a real pleasure to have both of you on. It looks like somebody is frozen, or is it me? There we go. There is the portion of the link. So you can go on to Eventbrite. You can find that. For those who are on the radio listening live right now, you can go type in eventbrite.com. And the name of the event is Women by Design Beauty from the Inside Out VIP Pampering. If you even type in a short code of that, you'll be able to find it. It's on October the 1st. All right, ladies, it's been a real pleasure to have both of you on. I look forward to meeting you, Miss Tawanda. I'm going to find time in my schedule to come out to the book signing that you're having on the 2nd of October. Though I can't make it on the 1st, I can find some time to come out on the 2nd. And so, you ladies be blessed. Have an amazing day. And I don't have to tell you to take care of yourself, because that's what you're all about. Y'all be blessed, and we will talk soon. All right. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Blessings.